Yo, what's up guys, Wolffact here, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about something very important. This is the 10 facts about sleeping. Now before I get into the video, be sure to leave a like, share and subscribe for more content, and let's get started. Kicking off our list with the number 10, age sleep range. Now we all sleep for different amounts of time depending on our day, our jobs and moods. But are our sleep times in the range for our age? Well, studies carried out in Washington DC showed that, on average, newborns from ages 0 to 3 months sleep 14 to 17 hours, while toddlers from ages 1 to 2 sleep 11 to 14 hours. Meanwhile, school-age children from ages 6 to 13 sleep 9 to 11 hours. As you can see, there's a trend. As the age increases, the number of hours slept decreases. Teenagers, for example, ages 14 to 17, sleep 8 to 10 hours. Adults, ages 26 to 64, sleep 7 to 9 hours. Meanwhile, older adults, ages 65 plus, sleep 7 to 8 hours. On to the country's different sleeping times. As every country functions differently, whether its work is concentrated in the day or in the night, they differ in sleeping times. Take the Netherlands, for example, the country with the highest sleeping average time in the world, as shown by many lists such as Time magazine and The Sun, where the people get a total of 8 hours and 5 minutes. New Zealand is the runner-up with just 1 minute less than the Dutch, while Britain is in the 8th place. Now in the bottom of the list comes Singapore, who miss a total of 36 minutes from the essential 8 hours. 7 minutes away from the second to last place Japan, who miss over 29 minutes. And you thought you weren't sleeping much. Moving on to dreams. Yes, the second thing we look for in a good night's sleep. That first thing being the good night's sleep itself. Anyways, dreams are described as an arrangement of images, sounds, moving pictures, and mostly irrational situations that occur during the stage REM sleep, or rapid eye movement. Now, after we dream, or when we wake up, most of us wonder why did we not pay attention or realize that we're dreaming, although the dream is irrational. This is because the persinus, a part in the brain located in front of the sinus, as if we all know, is less active, and it's the part that is linked with our perception of the term logic. However, some can actually escape this unawareness and enter what is called a lucid dream. I'll talk about that shortly. Dreams are based mostly on our psychological and emotional states, which is why sometimes we dream about being with a loved one or scoring that winning goal in the UCL final. Dream times could actually vary from seconds to half an hour, like imagine having a whole episode of your favorite TV show inside your head. Now I'll talk to you about lucid dreams. Basically, a lucid dream is a dream where you realize that you're dreaming and can take control of the dream. Basically, dreamception. They are linked mostly, once again, with REM sleep. Now, how can you lucid dream? There is a plethora of videos and tutorials on the internet to increase the chance of lucid dreaming. One method involves keeping a dream journal, where you record all your past dreams with titles. Another way is to write on your hand a certain letter using your other hand, on a constant basis. Now, if something appears, that means you're definitely dreaming. Now that you're into the dream, you're gonna have the problem of staying in it. Now, once again, there are a plethora of videos on the internet on how to stay in your lucid dream. One method consists of you just spinning in your place. Good luck lucid dreaming! We all love records, and of course, sleeping has one of them. The highest amount of time spent without sleeping. The highest amount of time spent without sleeping is 264 hours, or the equivalent of 11 days. This record was set back in 1964 by Randy Gardner, thus beating the last order Peter Tripp, who lasted for 8.7 days in 1959. However, Guinness do not recognize any sleep deprivation attempts these days due to obvious health reasons. And we're halfway through with the longest time of survival without sleeping. Now, as we all may know, sleep is as important as eating and drinking. However, there is no exact time on how much we can survive without sleep for obvious reasons. But there are certain signs that the person deprived from sleep will show. These include hallucinations, weight loss, and dementia, which is basically a decline in memory. All of those are linked with a syndrome known as FFI, which begins with insomnia. Now, there is a record for a person that lived without sleep that had FFI, and that was 6 months by Michael Cork before he died. Onto a short one, which is the average hours slept in a lifetime. Sleep is so important in our lives that, on average, we spend a third of our life sleeping. This equates to 229,961 hours, or 9,581 days, or 1,386 weeks, or 342 Anyways, the man that hasn't slept since 1973. Thai Ngoc, born in 1942, has reportedly not slept for 44 years. The Vietnamese farmer has claimed that due to a fever he had back in 1973, he has been incapable of sleeping. He also shows no signs of illness, surprisingly, and also travels 4 kilometers a day while carrying a total of 100 kilograms of pig feed. Literally, we have people here that go to the gym on a daily basis and can't lift a weight of 30 kilograms. And surprise, surprise, they brag about it. And we're almost done with the best times of sleep. Let's be honest, we all struggle to sleep at our designated times due to delays in tasks, me personally being lazy. However, you could actually wake up refreshed in the morning if you sleep at certain times. If you're the kind of person that wakes up at 6 am, then sleeping at 8:46 pm, 10:16 pm, 11:46 pm, or even 1:16 am will help you wake up refreshed at the morning. If you're the kind of person that wakes up at 7 am, however, then you need to go to bed at 9:46 pm, 11:16 pm, 12:46 am, or 2:16 am. There are even certain times for people that wake up at 8 am, those being 10:46 pm, 12:16 am, 1:46 am, or 3:16 am. Now those times have been devised in accordance to the 5 stages of sleep, where from stage 1 to 4 you ascend from light sleep to very deep sleep, and at stage 5 rapid eye movement or REM occurs. Waking up at any of the later stages such as stage 4 will make you feel tired. Finishing it off with animal sleep. Obviously not all animals sleep like us. Cats, for example, sleep the most with about 80% of their lives spent sleeping, followed by bats and koalas. On the other hand, walruses spend the least time sleeping, being capable of going 84 hours straight without sleeping, followed by deer and horses. On the weird side, dolphins sleep one side of the brain at a time. This is referred to as unihemispheric slow-wave sleep, and they perform this because they cannot carry out breathing functions while being unconscious. Also, ducks sleep in groups, keeping an eye open out for surveillance while the other remains closed. And there are animals that sleep weirdly are giraffes and sperm whales. Feel free to look them up. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed, and if you did, please like, share and subscribe. This has been your boy Wolf Facts. Howla chill later.